Now, I've heard a lot of things said about you, even generational player. What does that pressure feel like, having so many people look up to your stick skills coming into the league?
You know, a lot of people say that, and I don't think pressure would be the right word. At the end of the day, it's a video game, and, you know.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump. And to look at Minnesota's opening lineup, they've got Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Moody is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's Tillman in at the center position. And for the Wizards, Cody Zeller is out there with Chimezie Metu. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Nesmith in at the 3 spot. Here's Brogdon. Well, this is game 1 of a back-to-back for course. You think they played tonight with tomorrow in mind?
You know, it's always interesting, BA, and a lot of times it's based on how old is your team. If you've got guys who are long in the tooth, meaning they've played a lot of years, you might play them one night and then not play them in the back-to-back. This is the modern NBA. Sometimes you never know who's going to be available.
Here's Brogdon after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Knocked loose. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And Minnesota has possession. Minnesota with the ball. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Here's Dosunmu, guarded by Brogdon. Moody from outside. The rebound by the Wizards. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Beal gets the bucket.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Dosunmu. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Count it. Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Metu. Here's Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Beal. And a nice finish on the layup. Beal's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's what you call winning basketball by Bradley Beal. Gets an extra possession for his team. Nicely done.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And that one drops for him.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Outside Brogdon. And the layup is good off the glass. And Grant, for years, the Wizards resisted calls to rebuild. But things changed this summer.
Yeah, BA, and even though the return for their stars wasn't as dramatic as we saw for teams like the Jazz, I think there's a sense of relief in DC that the organization is resetting and trying something new. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Beal's got 6.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Here's Tillman, defended by Zeller. Tillman passes to Moody. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Moses Moody.
He makes the first. Good on both. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now here's Brogdon, tightly guarded. Pass to Nesmith. Takes the three. Rebounded by Johnson.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Mykhailiuk misses the layup.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Nesmith passes to Brogdon. Banked it in off the glass. He has 6.
You have to appreciate this about Malcolm Brogdon. There's a level of physicality he brings to the guard position. Nice finish through contact.
Here's Tillman. No points so far. Pass to Mykhailiuk. Here's Dosunmu, guarded by Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Dosunmu can't hit.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Nesmith. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, outstanding contest on the shot, and then he's positioned perfectly to go after the rebound.
Now here's Brogdon, guarded closely. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
Here's Dosunmu. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Brogdon. Pass to Zeller. Tipped away.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Down low. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Timberwolves trail. Here's Moody. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Got it.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Yeah, they know they should have played better in that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Listen, I don't fault the effort. That was there all night. It was the quality of play that was lacking. There was not a ton of cohesion. They've got to figure it out.
Now here's Brogdon. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Denver. It's Beal on the wing. And he banks in the layup. Beal's got 8.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Norris, when Aaron Nesmith was traded and got floor time, his game really took off.
You know, B.A., in his prior stop, he was in a tough situation trying to get minutes. Now that he's getting repetitions as a consistent starter, he's shown how valuable he can be.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. Lots can be said about Bradley Beal's scoring, Grant. But there's more to his game than that.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the shooting is just the most eye-catching part. He also averages solid assist numbers and plays at a high effort level off ball or on defense.
Here's Dosunmu, currently averaging 5 points a game. Out of bounds, it'll be Washington's ball. Looking now at some numbers for Malcolm Brogdon. The Wizards with a lead. Clarkson outside. Oh, it's stolen away. Inside, here's Harrell. Rebound, Washington.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Clarkson passes to Milton. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And for Minnesota, they're shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. Here's Dosunmu. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Green's checked in for Neesmith. Milton, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Exum. He's scoreless. Dosunmu for three. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And Washington shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Clarkson attacking. Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
And he drops the first.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Koloko's checked in. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Doris, it's special when you get a kid like Cam Johnson who can seriously stretch the floor.
Well, B.A., we know how highly valued deep shooting is. Cameron Johnson from the three-point line is legit dangerous. He's supremely confident. But what I love is he can also put it on the deck. He can also be elite defensively. The best is yet to come from an already talented player.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Exum. Dosunmu on the wing. Drills it from deep. Dosunmu's got 7 points.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Milton passes to Marjanovic. The baseline J is on the way. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Koloko. To the left wing. Here's Exum. No points yet. Hammers the lob through.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
A shot from the mid-range. And it's Koloko with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Dosunmu. Ooh, good work defensively by Milton.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Green, the pass to Milton. Shot clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Here we have the teams that really hustled for those second chance looks the last 10 games. The Wizards in 5th.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
The first free throw is good. Covington's checked in for Washington. It's also good, so he hits both free throws. And for Minnesota, they're shooting only 39% in the early going. Here's Dosunmu, covered by Milton. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 9.
There he is, showing off his low post skills. Go to work, young man.
Pass to Covington. Clarkson with the ball. There's the triple. Rebounded by Johnson. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Clarkson, right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal
Jordan
foul.
Clarkson tends to draw a lot of
14
contact.
foul.
If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
Moody's checked in for the Timberwolves. And so Clarkson nails both of them. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Harrell. Here's Moody. Now here's Johnson. Takes a three. And Milton pulls it down. And here's Covington. Outside for Green. Clarkson, left side. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
How about Jordan Clarkson, the ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play?
Here's Dosunmu. He's got 9. From 13. The shot by Johnson, no good. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, B.A. So nice.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Wizards out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Wizards.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
They've got Bradley Beal. Robert Covington is out there with Josh Green. Then there's Cody Zeller, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Step back shot, and the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Good on the shot.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Pass to Moody. Over Zeller. Moody misses.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, through all the stress and the turmoil of recent years, Bradley Beal's one of those players who was willing to open up and acknowledge the strain. He said, quote, "It's okay to feel down, to talk about it, to be a human. A lot of times I think I'm a superhero or I can kind of figure things out on my own, but it's all right to rely on people." Brian?
Yeah, you have to. It's all part of being a great teammate, no doubt. Thanks, Allie. Beal outside. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Dosunmu's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Here's Sharp. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Green. Tillman's checked in for the Timberwolves. Exum comes in for Dosunmu. Here's Neesmith. 8 points in his last time out. 5 on the clock. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Tries a 10-footer. Moody gets one inside.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
To the middle. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensive foul.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
So for the Wizards, Marjanovic comes in for Zeller, and it's Metu in for Covington. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. That makes your offense it's almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
I think Dante Exum has got to concentrate and becoming a better shooter. He's got a ton of raw talent, and the upside is tremendous.
And it's Beal penetrating.
Minnesota foul. Moses Moody. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
That free throw no good.
Bradley Beal entered the NBA as a sweet shooter, but consistent work and improvement has turned this guy into an absolutely lethal threat from everywhere on the floor.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Exum passes to Sharp. Here's Exum. And there's the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, Brogdon gets a step. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Well, just Malcolm Brogdon understanding how to get out in transition and finish with authority.
Here's Exum, hounded by Beal. Exum passes to Mikhailuk. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Mikhailuk's got 5 now.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now here's Beal. He's covered closely. Out to the wing. Outside Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brogdon with a strong finish.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Here's Exum. Good.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Brogdon with the ball. To the inside. Here's Metu. Sharp grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Sharp. Tries again. And the layup is good. Now just a 5-point Wizard lead.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Marjanovic passes to Metu. There's Nesmith with the 3. Connects from downtown. Nesmith's got 6 in the quarter.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's Exum. Pass to Tillman. Here's Mikhailuk. Three-pointer off the mark.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Here's Nesmith. Give him 8. Offensive board. No good with a layup. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Picked his pocket. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Brogdon. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, we are talking about an elite free throw shooter. If you send Malcolm Brogdon to the line, you will pay.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Harrell's checked in. And so Brogdon nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Exum passes to Harrell. Ooh, poked away. Pass to Moody. From 12 feet. The shot no good. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. Beal surveying the D. Now here's Brogdon. Beal outside. Pass to Nesmith. Lets it go from deep. He drops it from range. Nesmith's got 11 points.
What a pass by Bradley Beal. This guy is an elite scorer, but don't forget about his passing skills.
Here's Mikhailuk. His last outing, he had 18 points.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
The rebound by the Timberwolves. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Here's Harrell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Montrezl Harrell starting to show a little face-up game. Gets to the mid-range.
Brogdon, the pass to Beal. He gets hauled in by Exum.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Now here's Brogdon. 14 points for him. Pass to Nesmith. Outside Brogdon. Beal with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Nesmith. Fires from 14. Nice jump shot. Nesmith's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Here's Exum. Beal with some nice D.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Marjanovic. Now Beal. He gets hauled in by Exum.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Washington foul. Boban.
So for the Wizards, Kleba, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Green comes in for Metu. And Clarkson subbed in for Brogdon.
On the court.
And Minnesota has possession. It's a 13-point game. The kick out to Johnson. No good on the three. And Washington with possession. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Now Beal. He's got 11. Pass to Nesmith. Puts up a three. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Here's Moody. Here's Koloko. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Inside, here's Green. Drops in the layup for 2. Green's got 5 points.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Here's Dosunmu. He's got 11. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Johnson. Lets it fly. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Assist from
Moody's got 7 now in this quarter. Washington has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Nesmith. Harrell defending. And it's rejected. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. Taking a look at the Timberwolves. So far, this hasn't been the season they were hoping for. And time is of the essence.
You know, for Minnesota, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed. And really, so are their fans.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now Harrell. Fades and shoots. The shot won't fall. Green with the defensive effort. Washington's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. step back and fire. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Beal. The shot, and the jumper falls for him. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock.
And so it's the Washington Wizards in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the score.
How about you, Shaq? And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Sviatoslav Mikhailuk is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Dosunmu, then it's Moody, and it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And here's Beal. Pass to Zeller. And here's Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. With the clock winding down. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Dosunmu's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Moody, hounded by Beal. Moody misses.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Dosunmu. 13 points in the game. Pass to Mikhailuk. Fires from deep. Back to Dosunmu. This one for 3. Washington with a rebound.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Paul George and the San Antonio Spurs.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
What you love about Malcolm Brogdon is his consistency. This guy not gifted with incredible athleticism, but he's a knockdown shooter. He competes on the defensive end, one of the smartest players between the lines of an NBA basketball floor.
Here's Brogdon driving in, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal.
There's a level of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon plays with. Boy, puts his head down and does so with a purpose.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Brogdon nails both of them. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Dosunmu, the pass to Tillman. Out to the right wing. Here's Moody, hounded by Beal. Back to Tillman, over Zeller. Here's Moody. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Moses Moody. At the line for 1.
Here's Brogdon. 18 points for him. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Metu. And another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Neesmith's got 18.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Dosunmu, the pass to Tillman. Here's Mykhailiuk. Dosunmu on the wing. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Zeller. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves.
First one falls for him. The Wizards making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Sharp, he's checked in for Minnesota. Exum comes in for Moody. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Wizards. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Neesmith's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Mykhailiuk. Beal with some nice D.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Mykhailiuk. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 7 points in the game. Washington has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Beal. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Wizards are building. Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said the biggest triumph isn't found in win-loss record. It's knowing that we're growing in the right direction, finding joy and purpose in what we do. He said you can feel the collective spirit, you can see our connectivity, which means we're on the right track. That's something we can be proud of.
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to Mykhailiuk. Here's Sharp. Over Zeller. Sharp, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. Covington, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Exum, just 5 to shoot. From the low block. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They'd like to see Dante Exum do this consistently. Nice to see his jumper coming along.
Clarkson's checked in for Washington.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting just 36% in the third.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here's Beal. He's closely guarded. Clock at 6. Out to Covington. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Robert Covington sought out the contact, finishes the play, and now will try to finish the three-point play.
Green's checked in for Beal. Koloko, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Pass to Koloko. Here's Sharp. Rebound by the Wizards. Zeller's got 4 rebounds now. Brogdon with the ball. 20 points for him. Clarkson for 3. Sinks the tray. Clarkson's got 8.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Exum. 6 points for him. Here's Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Brogdon from the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Wizards lead by 21.
Malcolm Brogdon understands how to score in the NBA, and right now he's cooking, folks.
Dosunmu can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Brogdon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brogdon's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Hey, yo, right here. Here's Dosunmu. Zeller with the rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Minnesota with the rebound. Sharp's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Exum. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Koloko. It's stolen by Brogdon. To the paint. Jumps up. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, Clarkson with young legs, bringing the energy. How about that finish?
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Dosunmu, guarded by Brogdon. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. The Wizards making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Harrell's checked in for Sharp. Here's Dosunmu, guarded by Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Dosunmu, the pass to Exum. Can they get it? Fires in the triple. Exum's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Here's Clarkson. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Clarkson's got 12 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And his teams are grinding through their schedules. Let's see how it's going out east. Taking a look at the Wizards. Right now, they're in 9th place. Definitely not the kind of success they envisioned at this point of the season.
You know, for Washington, they failed to deliver the great season people were hoping for, but it's far from hopeless. Plenty of time to turn things around for them.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
And stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Brogdon from outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Malcolm Brogdon does a nice job to commit, gets himself a trip to the free throw line.
Well, Grant, you had to guard some of the greats in your career, including Jordan, and Kobe, LeBron. Who was the toughest to cover?
Well, for the record, I didn't really like guarding any of them, if I'm being honest. But no one, in my opinion, tops Michael Jordan. Of course, I had to guard Kobe the most, and he was very relentless, had no weaknesses. And, you know, I was in my late 30s on one ankle, but who's counting? And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Smith outside. Pass to Harrell. Here's Exum. Now here's Johnson. 4-3, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can, but right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Smith against Brogdon. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
And And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. Washington in second.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Johnson finds Harrell.
Third quarter. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Can't get it to drop. And it's hammered home by Green.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Here's Exum. Count the basket.
Dante
Exum's got 11. 1.5 minutes left in the third quarter of the game. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Washington timeout.
Washington making some changes. Marjanovic checked in for Kleba, and it's Metu in for Covington. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Moody's checked in. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Clarkson passes to Marjanovic. Now Brogdon. Misses in close. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Now here's Brogdon. 28 points for him. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And it's good for 2.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Exum. 11 points in the game. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Minnesota.
First free throw is good. Washington making some changes. Zeller's checked in for Marjanovic. Neesmith comes in for Green, and it's Bradley Beal in for Brogdon. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Tillman's checked in. Washington has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Clarkson passes to Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller, slams it home.
And we think of Clarkson often as a scorer, but there, making the unselfish pass, just great work.
Here's Exum. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by Neesmith. Neesmith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Unable to get that one. And so it's Washington. A huge 24-point lead for them. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hand.
The Timberwolves.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Chimezie Metu. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Zeller in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Washington right now. Mykhailiuk, the pass to Tillman. Back in 2020, you were in the Orlando bubble doors, called the NBA Finals. What was that experience like?
It was the most unusual circumstance I've ever been put in the game of basketball. I hate the idea that people call it the, quote, bubble title. Please know that that was grueling to have been away from your family for several months at a time in the most unusual of circumstances. But here's what I know unequivocally. I hope we never go back. Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Moody misses. Washington has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Clarkson.
First team.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
On the wing, Milton. Out to Kleber. Four on the clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Of course, the league has always been invested in the G League. A few years in now with two-way contracts, it's been a success as well.
There's no doubt about that, BA. Here's why it's important. For stretches of the season, you can bring those G League players up, and they can get real opportunities on an NBA roster and at NBA level competition. But on the moments where there aren't those opportunities, they can go to the G League and get incredible experience in the system, understanding what the operations of the team are. It's great for both players and teams.
Green's checked in for Washington. Milton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Smith, he's checked in for Moody. Now Smith. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Koloko. Here's Mikhailuk. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Green with the ball. Back to Milton. Outside Covington. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. And another basket for Washington.
This guy has tremendous concentration under the contest. Robert Covington still able to make the shot.
Washington with a rebound.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Green against Smith. And it's Green missing. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Dosunmu, covered by Milton. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, BA, especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Sharp. The rebound by the Wizards. Kleber's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Marjanovic checked in for Washington.
Second team foul.
The Wizards have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Milton. Counted. Milton's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Here's Smith. And he drains the quick shot. Here's Green. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Green. Here's Marjanovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
5th personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
It's both from the stripe. Well, the final minute of a game can take up to 20 minutes of real time or longer. Is that something the league needs to look at, Doris?
You know, BA, I think they've already tried to do that. They've already changed some of the timeout situations. Some of the reviews come directly from Secaucus while game action is going on. The fact of the matter is there will always be strategy implementation late game that's going to extend the duration. I think the league has already addressed it to the degree they can.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Dosunmu. Here's Mykhailiuk. Shoots over Nesmith. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Milton up top. Five to shoot. The 3-ball. And the Wizards with another 3.
He came out of halftime with renewed focus, heating things up offensively.
Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Inside. Shot to stop the run. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
No good on the free throw. Over the past few years, Doris, injuries and missed games have been on the rise in the NBA.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what the data says as it relates to how big a jump we've seen, but what we know is every team has committed to having a top-of-the-line medical staff. We've seen the league try to minimize back-to-backs in 4 games and 5 nights. Injuries are always a topic of conversation, both for the individual organizations and the league in general.
Minnesota's got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Johnson passes to Mykhailiuk. Smith outside. Over Green. Connects on the 17-footer. Smith's got 4 points this quarter. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Marjanovic. Milton up top. Covered by Smith. Milton no good. Minnesota shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Left side, Johnson. Here's Koloko. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Green, the pass to Milton. Up and over Smith. And that one's long.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
The shot by Mykhailiuk, no good. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. To the inside. Intercepted. Here's Koloko. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Zeller's checked in for Kleba. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Around the league, we're increasingly seeing former players in front office positions, Grant.
It's so true, BA, and we need even more former players in those roles. They bring a perspective that a lot of front offices just don't have. They can add value with their experience. I really like this move.
Outside, Green. To end the drought. Out left to the wing. Marjanovic passes to Green. Back to Marjanovic. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. A nice shot by Smith.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
The Wizards have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Outside Milton. Ooh, stolen by Smith. The rebound by the Wizards.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Milton surveys the floor. And Shake Milton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
Moody's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dosunmu comes in for Smith.
Moody. Ayo Dosunmu.
Here's Dosunmu. Endorsed for the first time in league history, players can now own minority shares in NBA and WNBA teams.
And BA, obviously, this is groundbreaking in terms of the context of American sports. No other league allows for this. I am really excited to see how it plays out.
It's stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. Rebound by the Wizards. Neesmith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
2 minutes.
And here's Milton. They still need this. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
That's good for Milton. And the Wizards making a change here. Kleba's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Minnesota shooting an average of 43% from the floor. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Here's Koloko. It's good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Milton with it. Pass to Zeller. Back to Milton. Shoots over to Dosunmu. And it's Milton. That time on the assist by Zeller. Milton's got 13 in the second half.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Malcolm Brogdon.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Sharp, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Now here's Milton. 6 to shoot. Sharp grabs the miss. And the Timberwolves with possession here. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Dosunmu. Pass to Moody. Ooh, good work defensively by Milton. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.